Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man, and today we have a topic video. Today we are talking about Drake. Unfortunately, it has come out that Drake is basically accusing UMG and Spotify of scheming to artificially inflate Kendrick Lamar's song, Not Like Us. Before we get into it, I just want to remind you guys, please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out with the channel, lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And while you're at it, please do me a favor and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/watts_TV94. Just a really quick announcement. Guys, I will be live streaming on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know the time yet, but I will put the time in a community post. It's going to be earlier in the day, and I'll be cooking with my wife while we vibe and listen to music. So if you guys are not busy, you should most definitely pull up for a little bit and say what's up. I cannot reiterate it enough though. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 15K before the year ends, so make sure y'all run it up. Anyway, let's get back to Drake. Let me give you my first initial thoughts. Let me just say, I am very disappointed. Super disappointed. In my opinion, this is making Drake look like a bitch in this situation. And I already know what some of you are saying on social media. Oh, you guys didn't read. This has nothing to do with the beef, blah, blah, blah. Look, I read the documents, all right? I read. Also, I want you guys to keep in mind that this isn't even necessarily a lawsuit yet. This is just a petition. This is basically a pre-action filing. And some of you think that Drake is directly suing Kendrick Lamar. Well, no, that's not the case. Drake is specifically going at UMG and Spotify. Again, Drake is basically accusing UMG and Spotify of favoring Kendrick Lamar's song, Not Like Us. The song is a diss track that's obviously aimed at Drake. It broke records with massive Spotify streams and debuted it at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Drake is alleging that coordinated efforts helped boost Kendrick's success, while Kendrick's achievements, including multiple high-charting songs, continue to generate significant attention in the music industry. Before I said anything else, I really wanted to get that out of the way, because before I speak about something, I do my research, guys. Trust me, I'm not just talking out of my ass here. But I'm making this video because I want to express why I think this is such a terrible move and how this is basically putting a stain on his legacy. Now, I already know what some of you guys are saying. Well, wouldn't you care if somebody was botting a song and helping it chart when that song was basically about you being a PDF file? And this is me telling you that that is neither here nor there. You want to know why? Because that song was going to be successful regardless. Do you guys really think, hold on, okay, so for the sake of argument, let's say that UMG did use bots in order to inflate the song, like Not Like Us, and its streams, right? Do you really think the song wouldn't be as big if they did not do that? You have absolutely lost your mind. That song was a goddamn smash. I could not go anywhere without hearing that song. Mustard literally just had a set, I think at a festival, where he played the song for 20,000 people and they were singing it word for word. The MLB, the NBA were all playing this song, Not Like Us, Not Like Us. This song is literally everywhere. Bro, even if they were using bots, it really wouldn't have made a difference. That song was a hit. I get really confused when I come across these delusional people that act like Not Like Us isn't a good song. I'm not gonna lie, that is in my top 10 disses. No matter what happened behind the scenes, that song was bound to be successful, and you're delusional if you think otherwise. I'm sorry. Let me tell you why I think this was a bad move on Drake's end. And honestly, this is probably one of the reasons why people call Drake a culture vulture, because he doesn't understand the culture. Like I said before, even if UMG used bots to inflate this song, it's really neither here nor there, because when it comes to the culture, you look crazy right now. Now you seem like a sore loser, because previously you kept telling everyone how you thought it was funny and how you were so unbothered by the situation. If you were truly unbothered by this situation, this petition wouldn't even exist.
The Six God actually laughed and revealed which bar incited the laughter. Maul, who has a personal relationship with Drake, talked about his perspective during the beef. He stated that he spoke with Drake about diss records while they were being released, but he never knew when the records would be dropping.
Me and Drake talk about, obviously talked about the situation in the battle, but we don't really talk about this shit as much as people think. Like, we talk about regular shit. And when we do speak, it's always about shit that has just regular, just random shit. It wasn't as much talking about the beef. Like, we laugh at certain shit. Like, when we heard certain songs, like, I text him, like, shit and just start laughing.
What
like,
do you laugh at?
It was some shit that Kendrick said. It was a bar, and I had texted the bar, and we just started laughing.
Was it about the kid, the 11-year-old?
No, that wasn't. That was just ridiculous. But it was I think it was when I think it was the other vaginal option.
This is not our first rodeo. We have lived through plenty of rap battles. You've had rappers saying the most vile shit towards each other. No Vaseline by Ice Cube is one of the most disrespectful diss tracks that I have ever heard, ever. Within the biggest rap beefs, nothing was settled with litigation. Nothing. And again, I know what you all are thinking at this point. Well, times are different because now streaming is a thing. So this is something else that everyone else has to consider. And if UMG is really inflating this song's streams, then it should be addressed. That's what some of you are thinking right now. And I understand. The issue with that is nobody cares. At the end of the day, this was a rap battle that you obviously lost. And instead of shutting up, taking a step back, you wanted people to know that you were unbothered. You kept posting on social media like you were unbothered. You kept throwing subliminals like you were unbothered. You told your friends and colleagues that you were indeed unbothered. Lil Yachty said that you thought that the situation was funny, but obviously the opposite is true, because if you really thought those things, we wouldn't be having this discussion right now. This is a lose-lose situation for Drake, because within the general public right now, everybody is calling this nigga a Karen. People are saying, instead of you settling this beef with bars, you ran towards litigation and you are essentially pointing a finger and you are snitching and telling. That is what the general public is thinking. Even if you win the case, they are still going to think that, because it's not about streams, it's about who had the better song. Again, with or without streams, Not Like Us was bound to be a smash. With or without inflating numbers, it was going to be a hit regardless. And think about this. Think if Drake actually tries to sue UMG and he actually loses. Do you know how bad that's gonna look? You claimed that UMG was using bots to inflate this record, but you lost the lawsuit. That's gonna make you look stupid, and it's gonna make you look even worse. And people are no longer going to respect you. People already don't respect you for even putting this petition out in the first place. But if you lose, that's really gonna be bad. So like I said, this is just a lose-lose situation for Drake, and I would not have went this route. And guys, it gets even worse. This Negro had the nerve to file a second action against UMG, basically alleging defamation. Defamation? Don't get me wrong, this makes a little more sense, but defamation? Did NWA sue Ice Cube for defamation when Ice Cube said that NWA was getting screwed by their manager with no Vaseline? Do you think they came at Ice Cube with a defamation case? No. Defamation. There are so many reasons why as to why this is crazy coming from Drake. Let's start here. Drake was begging, actually begging Kendrick, the boogeyman, to respond to this man when Drake dissed him. He was begging, he was waiting for it. And that was obviously in response to the Metro and Future song Like That, featuring Kendrick Lamar, where he said, the big three, it's just big me. So Drake proceeded to diss him and then begged this man to respond. He wanted him to respond so bad. So he did. Multiple times. And one of those times, he responded to Drake with the song Not Like Us. And did Kendrick call Drake a PDF file? Yeah, he did. Now, is there actual proof that Drake is a PDF file? No, there's no actual proof. There's plenty of proof that the Negro is creepy, though. And he does interact with younger girls. There's plenty of proof, but there is no proof that he has actually done things with girls that are younger. There is absolutely no proof. That is actually true. But also, Drake claimed that Kendrick Lamar put his hands on his woman, on his girl. He called him a woman beater. Do you see Kendrick out here suing for defamation? No, because it's a goddamn rap battle. We don't do that, man. We don't do that. You don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. This is a rap battle. This is supposed to be about rap. Anything that you gotta say, you say in bars. He called Kendrick a woman beater. He did the same thing. He did the same thing. And again, just to clarify, in this second action, Drake is not suing Kendrick, he's suing UMG. But that is actually insane. And you know what I just thought of? Drake literally said that he fed Kendrick Lamar the information, fed him information that was false, and he knew what he was going to say before he said it, including the pedo allegations. So if you actually fed that information, what the hell are you suing for defamation for? You are just making yourself look like a bitch in this instance. I'm sorry. And in my opinion, this most definitely strips Drake of any sort of GOAT title. You guys can feel free to disagree with me if you want, but this was a terrible decision by Drake. Also, wasn't he the same one that said a cease and desist is for hoes? Guys, I can't make this stuff up. I really can't. Again, I'm just very, very disappointed in Drake. And yeah, I hear all the conversation. This is bigger than a rap battle. It's bigger than rap beef. Bro, I don't care. You are literally making yourself look like a bitch right now. Because on one hand, you're saying that you don't care, but then on another hand, you're filing these petitions. So you do in fact care. Again, this is just funny because he begged for the boogeyman. Well, you got him. You got him, and now you throwing petitions around left and right. I don't care what any of you say. This does not paint Drake in a good light at all, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. I know some of you are going to disagree on what I'm saying, but that's fine. We can have healthy debates in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Also, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. But once again, we are trying to hit 15K before the year end, so make sure you run it up. Follow me on Twitch. Again, I will be live on Thanksgiving Day. I will update you guys on the time within my community post. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.